So I'm going to go ahead and, Caleb, are you ready for this? Okay, cool. So I just want to first introduce myself. My name's Mike Nicolai, and this is my daughter, Shea, and this is Ellery Carlson. And Shea is an extremely talented musician who is just called to share some song tonight with us with a lot of original music. And me and Ellery are here to help back her up with that. And so we're excited to share some joy with you guys tonight and really have a good time. So the benefit concert, the part of the benefit is, what's that? Where's my phone? Good question. Yeah, you need this. Thank you so much. So this is a benefit concert, and Kim, myself, and Shea have been to Malawi, Africa, and this is actually in Africa. You can see where the heart is. They call it the heart of Africa, and the reason why is because the people there are just so generous and kind and beautiful, and just they're really happy. Actually, it's crazy. But it is one of the poorest countries. It's the third poorest country in the world. And from what I understand, it's the poorest country in Africa. So there's a lot of issues that they have there. There's a lot of lack of infrastructure and things that we take advantage of on a daily basis. So in northern Malawi is kind of where our focus is for tonight. It is a very rural area. There's even less infrastructure in the country. It's 1.6 million humans that live up in that area. They've got 10 health clinics, 3 hospitals, and around 3 ambulances. And I think those numbers pretty much speak for themselves. Go ahead. The 3 most common causes of premature deaths that they have in the area is malaria, infant deaths during childbirth, and mothers who give birth. Those are the 3 most common causes of a premature death. And many of these are completely avoidable with adequate transportation and health care. And go ahead, Caleb. So this is what we're vying for. This is what we're looking for, and this is what we're raising funds for. We've already raised $10,000 over the past. Thank you. Yeah, it's been great. Over the past about 6 months, we've gotten to about $10,000, which has been great. A brand new one of these vehicles runs about $60,000, so we're about 1/6 of the way there. And a used vehicle's around $30,000, somewhere around there. So, really tonight, may God's will be done. That's where we're at with this. We have no goal, and we just want God's will to happen. Go ahead, Caleb. So, again, in the northern part of Malawi. So this is Livingstonia. You guys have probably heard of Dr. Livingstone, I presume, right? Right? So that's actually, that came from this area in Malawi. That's why it's called Livingstonia, is because of Dr. Livingstone. And in Livingstonia is this David Gordon's hospital, which has been there for many, many, many years. It was actually built by the Presbytery, and there's support for this hospital from England and Ireland and Scotland, so that they have a lot of support from the Presbyterian Church to help fund this to keep it going. Otherwise, there would literally be 0 health care up there, none. So they do a lot of work. They're shoestring budget, big time, obviously. So tonight, we've got Y Malawi. Some of you guys may or may not be familiar with Y Malawi, but they're a partner who does a lot of work in Malawi to help women and in our case, help us be the middleman, essentially, to fund the ambulance. So they are a nonprofit, and that is who the funds are going to channel through. Go ahead. And the person that is going to be in charge of this is Mpatso, and that is her right there. This is her and Larry Hall, and Larry Hall is the president or CEO of Y Malawi. And Mpatso, this is them actually right above us on the patio here in San Clemente. And how we got to know Mpatso is really cool. She came from Malawi to visit here and speak across the country to different organizations and churches to share some information about what they're going through and bring awareness, essentially. And at the same time, kind of give a report card on how things are going and all that. So this is Mpatso. She's an amazing woman. She is in charge of 3 hospitals and 10 health centers. And she's got her hands full. She's got a lot on her plate. She's an extremely brilliant woman. And she would be the person that's going to be essentially in charge of delegating and making sure that the funds, along with the oversight of Y Malawi, making sure that everything gets done correctly and the funds go forward. So basically, that's a little background on what we're doing tonight. Besides really just celebrating together and having a great time, and enjoying music together in fellowship. So super stoked. And again, I pray God's will be done tonight. And thank you guys so much for being here. We're just overjoyed by the participation and how many people showed up, and just stoked to be here. So, and I get to play music with my daughter. This is like big. This is so cool.
Thank you. In the sea of brown and green, with crimson painted clovers, I will fight for all I've seen. Tell them it's all over. Trucking down on rain, nothing will remain till we have to breathe. Again, in the heart that's painted black, no time for lovers. In the night when we attack, obey the silent order. Trucking down on rain, nothing will remain till we have to breathe again. Counting every fear, counting every moment. There's a softening of my heart. Is it happening in this moment? Everything fell when my head hit the clover. Everything fell when my head hit the clover. Oh, we sing, oh, 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 oh. Thank you. That, that was a song called Clover. The first song that we played was called Grow. Sorry, I'm not very good at talking. Next song is basically the only cover that I'm going to do tonight. It's Fly Me to the Moon by Frank Sinatra, mashed up with Ashes to Ashes by David Bowie. Yeah. Okay. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter or Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song. Let me sing forevermore. You are all I care for, all I worship and adore. In the words, please be true. In other words, be true. Oh, in other words, fly me to the moon. Let me play among these stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter or Mars. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. So this is our last song before we have a little bit of an intermission. This song is called Halfway Across the World. You plant me in your garden, so I'll grow so sweet and tall. And two of my roots dug in and held themselves in the morning drawl, and they won't let go because they feel akin to my mother, my garden. I'm sorry, never was mature, never was mine. I'm sorry, never was mature, never was mine. There's diamonds on the coast that breathe in silence, never go out. I love them most when you're with me. You can spot the green, and sometimes I do too. But I can, oh I can, when you're halfway across the world. I'm sorry, never was mature, never was mine. I'm sorry, never was mature, never was mine. I'm sorry, never was mature, never was mine. I'm sorry, never was mature, never was mine.
Okay,
Yeah.
so no intermission.
It's just Just 10
so
minutes.
we're going to take just a 10 minutes or so, but we're going to have you guys watch a quick video. Caleb, are you good with that?
Thanks, Caleb.
This is Mpato.
I work with the CCP Synod of Livingstonia Health Department. The CCP Synod of Livingstonia works in the health facilities in the northern part of Malawi. And the northern part of Malawi, it is very big. The population where we're working is around 1.6 million. And the terrain is so poor and the places are very hard to reach. Because of that, people have to walk long distances to access the health services. This has been a challenge for us because we've seen so many untimely deaths, mainly for mothers who are supposed to give birth and children under 5. So this is happening just because we don't have enough vehicles or ambulances to transport people from where they are coming from to the health facilities. Here I'm sitting, talking to you, asking if you could help us to find an ambulance. In so doing, we'll be able to prevent these untimely deaths. Thank you very much.
So she's there right now in Malawi, dedicating her life, and she's dedicated her life to serving others in Malawi since she was in her teens. She's just an incredible, inspirational woman. So we've got, if you guys are interested, to help support, we've got a donation table over here. Cheryl's behind that, and John Moran, and they're over there at the table. And that if you do donate via credit card, it'll come through as a gift to Sanctimony Press. But it is important for you to know that 100% of that will be going to the project. And also, another option is if you text that phone number, 949-456-1186. If you text that number, it'll send you a little link, and it'll take you to a GoFundMe page. And it's another way, you guys, if you guys feel called to donate, that would be great. We're going to do about 10 minutes. We got food, and we got coffee and water and all kinds of stuff over there. So help yourselves. In about 10 minutes, we're going to get started back up and play some more songs. Thanks, guys. Okay, we're going to get started up. We've got a few more songs, and then and that'll be that. So it's kind of interesting. God works in amazing ways, and I just wanted to share this story. Call it coincidental timing, whatever. So last night, I get a phone call. I'm at work. It's 5:30, and Kim calls me, and she says, "I was just told to go to the emergency room." And I'm like, "Well, that's not good. For what?" "Well, they won't tell me." I'm like, "Well, that's even worse." So what does Kim do? She leaves the doctors and she drives to Mission Viejo, to Mission Hospital, admits herself into the ER, and then I drive myself up there to see her. So it's very interesting because we get to do this so easily. Doctor tells us, go to the ER, we drive to the ER. We have a kid that's sick, we drive to the ER. I mean, I don't know if you guys know what it's like. I don't know, some of you guys probably work in hospitals or what, but just being in the ER, it's like so gnarly. And this is like top of the line, best in class, best in the world medical facility that we have here. And we can just drive there and do what we need. And it was really eye-opening for me to wake up this morning and go, I think he had a plan in kind of bringing to light just to me how easy it is to go get the help that we need. So much different than our people, than our brothers and sisters in Malawi. And so I just thought it was an interesting correlation. So our next song is called Caesar.
cause my ribs to separate with a decree up from my legs. I told myself to glaciate, but all I wanted was to be fire. I turned myself into a glacier soldier. My heart was frozen and my mind was burned. Need a drink. Okay. The next song is called Pansy. What? When I was 12. Look into my eyes, dear. There is gold in the mountains here. There'll be food in our mouths to wipe away our children's tears. Sorry, it's so sad, you guys. So sorry. Not too sad. Today is the last day of April. The rain forms a roof on my head. So I'll go out where the wind speaks. Now the birch is dead. Today is the last day of April. Clouds tell the water to go, and the ravens return to their mothers, and the spider weaves webs white as snow. Today is the first day of May. The taste of last month on my tongue, but I shouldn't close the curtains on a month that has only begun. Follow you back to the way things were. Follow you back to the way things were. Follow you back to the way things were. The way things were. Thank you. You're welcome. This is a sitting down song.
Be singing. Let's just put this down here.
Sorry, guys. Okay, everything's fine. Don't be melodramatic, okay? Oh, this song is called, sorry. It's hard for me to talk up here. But yeah, this song is called Slow Extinction. the heron bends and takes the name out from God's hand and is gone, swooping down past hills, past plains, while singing the bitter song. Oh, I have seen wilderness. Now I am going home. Altar hoping there was something wrapped itself around me like sunlight in morning and burst from the rafters in rapture in morning. The entrapment of life is sinners exploring the edges of hips, of lips, of fields coming in torrents. Thank you. Okay, this is our last song. You guys. How about a round of applause for Ellery back there? She's my wonderful harmonizer. She sounds so beautiful. Thank you so much, Ellery. What about Caleb, the sound guy? And Lights guy. He's in charge of lights. Yeah, you too. no, yeah, and my papa.
Thank you.
And everybody who is helping out, Cheryl, John Moran, everybody, thank you guys so much. And Mom, who's doing the food, my mom. That's my nephew. Okay. Stray dogs
Thank you so much, Shea. Thank you so much.
I don't know what to do.
Thank you guys so much for coming out. We're so grateful for everyone here. And we actually have a message from Mpatso. So, Caleb, you got that for us?
Hi, everyone. I want to thank you so much for your participation in this concert, which will help us acquire an ambulance in one of our hospitals. This is very kind of you, and I don't want to take all what you're doing for granted. I pray that God will bless you in every way He can. And also, I want to thank you for every effort that you've put into this concert. You are wonderful, and I don't think I have enough words to say thank you. But my prayer is God will move hearts, God will move people, and in the end, what we want to be done, it will be accomplished. And one day, I hope you'll be able to come and visit me to see what this ambulance is doing. Yeah, it will be my prayer, and it is my prayer. So thank you so much, and may God bless you for all what you're doing for us. You've never met these people in rural Malawi. You've never met many of us, and some even don't even know me. But then here you are working on our behalf. As the Bible says, don't get tired in doing good. Yeah, continue doing good, and I'm praying for a blessing upon you. Thank you so much for your love and for your kindness.
Thank you, Mpatso. Thank you again, guys, for coming and sharing this evening with us and sharing your time and efforts. We're so grateful, and we really hope that you enjoyed it. And thank you, Shea, again, for an amazing job. Let's give her a round of applause. Yeah. And thank you to Ellery and Cheryl and John and Caleb and John Knutson. Thank you, everyone that helped. Kim, thank you for the food and everything. And we're just super grateful. And so thank you very much, guys. And we look forward to sharing some moments with you. Please come up, say hi, and all that. And it's great to see everyone. And have a wonderful evening. Enjoy the African coffee and tea and whatever else is still left over. I have no idea. So enjoy. Thanks again, guys. Good night.